Ladies, gentlemen, it is your lovely host. Once again, it is Team Right. Anywho, have you seen their very first video of the day? Probably not. Go check out, people. But anyway, follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, my own Facebook page. The link will take you down below. Hopefully someone will be a guest on the Right show. And then if you DM me, I'll give you further details. Then we can discuss about random topics. I'll give you... You'll be part of the Russo show. Just no hate, okay? When I make these videos, that's not funny at all. That's kind of very cruel. So once again, the link to the Russo show will be down below. And that's it. So once again, sit back, relax, put your feet up, grab some meat, grab some drink. Now, if you don't like that, maybe you want to look like a villain and hear my thoughts, my opinions on the subject. And of course, the article will be down below, or the link will be down below. For this one, it would just be, I'll give you a link because there's the article plus the video down below. If you guys and girls wants to watch it and read it also, let's get into this. Let me discuss about John Cena. Probably a lot of you younger generations love John Cena with a passion, but the older wrestling fans cannot stand him. I cannot stand him. I never liked him since day one. Okay? Well, the face-off between him and Kurt Angle, it was an awesome moment for him and Kurt Angle. And some matches was good for him, don't get me wrong, but when time passes, WWE push John Cena right down our flipping throats. And that's why the fans call him Super Cena. He gets all these opportunities and matches and main events for Mania. Really, WWE, really, you know, I know you had a great roster when he was there full time, but for some stupid reason, you give it to John Cena. Yes, Great Khali was there, and he kicked his major butt, and that feud sucks donkey balls. Sorry, it sucked. Of course, John Cena will beat him. He beat everybody in his flipping path. Why? Did he suck up to McMahon? Is it because he's in great shape? Why did he get these opportunities? Why? He was not very good on the mic. He's not very good in the ring. A lot of you agree with me. Other people will not agree with me. He just had what? The 5-knuckle shuffle, the FU or AK, the attitude adjustment, same flipping thing. They changed it because WWE went to PG era, so they had to change a finishing move. It's the same thing. I mean, not move, the name. So don't get me wrong. He has some great rivalries. But why did they give him, late in his career, a Mr. Moneybank win? I think he failed in it. I don't know why. That was stupid. They should have done that a while ago. But when he came into the business, I don't think Mr. Moneybank was around. Moneybank was around. I don't remember. But Russo says he don't want to see another John Cena, and I totally agree. I don't want to see another John Cena, but you know what? It's gonna happen eventually, probably, because big man can't make new stars. There are stars on both brands and even NXT, but McMahon is very, very picky. If it's not his creation, he don't want nothing to do with it. You know. So listen to this. A former WWE head writer, Vince Russo, has spoke out on why he believes that the company has no, and I can't pronounce that word, sorry, to create any new stars, aka to The Rock or John Cena. I messes up. Of course, they're flipping lazy. They don't want to put a lot more effort in it, you know. The Rock was just a dime a dozen. Same thing with John Cena. Same thing with Triple H. Austin, Taker. Now it's like, it seemed like, my opinion is this roster is very, very weak. I know a lot of you will give me crap. But whatever, people, you know. I mean, this roster is okay, but it will never compare to the Attitude Era, and of course the Attitude era. You know, the Russo and Aggression era. Those eras were good. Of course, before those, the Golden Era. You know, you can never forget that era. You know, every era is different. You know, some people like that era. Some people hate that era. You know, I think some of these wrestling fans are very, very picky. You know, very criticized. You know, if McMahon don't want to do that thing, then don't watch it. You know, McMahon and the other people are not gonna read your flipping tweets. You're not gonna watch their videos. They just might roll their eyes and say, really? Why are you these wrestling fans making fun of us? Because your product is trash. Do something about it. It was great when we had competition back in the day. But now he bought out his competition. I thought it would be a great idea when he bought out his competition. But in the long run, it was a horrible idea. You know? And then another thing is, he bought out his competition, right? He owns all the rights from WCW, right? And he don't even use it on the main roster at all. Stupid. Now you have NXT using it. Why they're using it, but not the main roster? That's the question I don't understand. Is it NXT exclusive now? All this stuff from WCW? I don't understand it. Maybe because McMahon said, you know what, I'm not going to use it. And probably Trevor says, you know what, I'll use it for my brand. That's just my guess. You know? You know, I don't understand that. I prefer there's nothing against NXT. Use Halloween Havoc on the main show and put it on a regular WWE schedule. What's so hard about that? Instead of having it on a schedule and special pay-per-view on a network, when it was on the network and now it's on Peacock, just leave it on a normal schedule, okay? Bump one crappy pay-per-view name if they on October, like Hell in a Cell or whatever, and put Halloween Havoc. I know it's not a WWE creating thing, but you own the rights, McMahon. You know, you don't have to give all of them to NXT. That's why I don't understand. You know, yes, I know I could watch NXT, but you know, I don't know. We have too many pay-per-views. It is ridiculous. But backwards, I'm saying about John Cena. Do you think, off the record, if he's gonna come back, probably will, and probably he's gonna face Roman, should he beat Roman for his belt? I say absolutely not. Okay, absolutely not. Look what happened a couple years ago when AJ Styles was a champion, heading into the Rumble, and the challenger was John Cena. It was a good match, very good match, but was it necessary to have John Cena beat AJ Styles at the Rumble to head on to go on to Mania? Absolutely not. AJ Styles should beat John Cena, retain his belt, then maybe John Cena will get his... AJ Styles beat John Cena, retain his belt, and then AJ Styles go on to Mania and face who's ever the challenger. And then John Cena will be done with the AJ Styles feud and go on to face whoever. But of course, WWE did not think like that. They want John Cena to beat AJ Styles at the Rumble, and of course, a few weeks later, he lost it. I forgot who. That was stupid. Okay, if you want John Cena to become champion again, let him give him a long title run. But his long title run is over. You know why? He's a Hollywood star, so his title runs are over. I hate when WWE does this. They did it with the CM Punk versus The Rock. That was stupid. It was a great match, but it was not necessary to give The Rock the title. It was dumb. Yes, I know they want to see The Rock versus John Cena, the sequel. That was not necessary to see the sequel. The first one was good, but I think the reason they want to do the sequel for to have the belt online. And guess what happened? The Rock got injured. So what's your thought? Do you agree with Russo? Do we have no more? You don't want to see no more John Cena's. You know, another like a replica, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he don't want to see another John Cena at all. His character or whatever, you know. WWE should have given John Cena a heel run that he deserves, but I don't know if John Cena don't want to do it or McMahon don't want to do it. You know, he was too like a Hulk Hogan of this era, but all in different colors. You know, like orange, purple, green. I think he still has a green shirt. If he comes at SummerSlam, I guarantee he'll have a brand new shirt. That is so old shirt. He needs a new shirt. Anything to sell merchandise. So if he's gonna come back, that'd be a perfect time for SummerSlam. Or if he's gonna return at SmackDown when they go have live crowd again, or not Raw. I'm assuming it's gonna be SmackDown. I'm assuming to confront Roman, or it might be closer to August, or maybe John Cena might cost Roman the belt. Who knows? At Money Bank, that'd be hilarious. We'll see what's gonna happen. Okay, everyone, sorry about this long video. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, stay safe, and that wraps up. No hate on these videos. Thank you.